Virgo, this person knows that they sabotaged this connection between the two of you. And it's like as they have had time to reflect and think on their own, they've come to the realization that um they're seeing a lot of their flaws, a lot of the things that you held a mirror up and showed them, you know, what the issue was, how they self-sabotage, how they run from good things. They've been working really hard on trying to face those flaws, trying to face those fears, and they've come to the conclusion, or at least this is their desire, is to mend things between the two of you. They want to fix the connection now that they're working on their shadow side. Virgo, this is a general reading, so only take what resonates. Leave the rest for someone else. I'm just pulling up the energy on what's coming towards you guys in love. Some pieces might not fit, so that's okay. But we're just going to see what's happening, okay? We're close to retrograde, so instead of return of the Mac, return of the X. Because this is what it sounds like is about to happen. This is somebody who in the past, they made a decision. Like their decision was that they were going to reject the connection. Even though they felt for you, they felt emotions for you. It wasn't like they didn't feel anything for you. It wasn't like there wasn't emotions that were there. There were definitely emotions, and they pushed you away. Okay? They created distance. They created a block. You know, allowed you to be at arm's length, and that's it. This is like the person that you try to sit next to on the couch and they scoot over because they need that space. This person created that distance in that space. They put themselves out in the cold. And now, because they're on the outside looking in, many realizations are coming to them. All right? They're seeing that you tried your best to hold things together, how much effort you tried to put into the connection. Even though there was so much effort that you put into connection, it still wasn't going to work simply because you were the one that was managing both emotions, both your emotions and theirs as well, while they were not catering to you. And they're realizing that this couldn't have been something that was going to be long term, because this wasn't going to be something that you could keep up long term. You can't keep juggling other people's emotions. They're adults. And this is a hard reality that the distance has created for them. They're able to see this. They know this. It's engraved in their mind now. And they're hoping that that distance has created at least some sort of healing for you based on their own actions. They're hoping that because I mean, this person, they're aware that they were a burden, that they created the burden. All right. You got 10 of Wands here in the reverse, the Queen of Pentacles. They're hoping that, since releasing them, them putting themselves out in the cold, them taking their burdens off of you, that you've been able to reestablish yourself, maintain that stability, throw yourself into your work, continue building for yourself, nurturing and caring for yourself. Like, it's interesting because this person is very, somewhere between the line, they developed emotional intelligence. I mean, it's good, but it may not be useful in this situation. Hmm. And Virgo, you were able to see the potential. I feel like the potential is what made you stay. You saw that you guys could be something real. And you were able to actually see through their facade. You saw through deeper into their emotions than anyone else could. Because you feel like you saw the real them, you stayed. You stayed actually longer than you should have. You stayed even when it seemed like they were disconnected emotionally. And that's how you're going to know who you are. Like if this is your read, is because you stayed. Even with the 8 broken cups and even with this person being distant from you. Because the Virgo that I'm talking to is very loyal. But the Virgo that I'm talking to also manages everyone's emotions. You be like you're almost too far into your Virgo of service, because Virgos, they like to be of service. They want to, especially when they love someone, or when they definitely care for someone, they want to serve. That's how you, because you guys like are the act of, you show. It's not so much as outpour of emotions, you show it through expression of doing things. And you expressed it. And now you're in this energy of like, I don't trust them. I don't trust it. Like the wounded warrior, you're licking your wounds. You're trying to heal yourself. And, this person is hoping that that's what you're doing as well. Uh, I would hate to say that they're hoping that you are healing yourself so that way they can try to come in and fix the connection instead of fixing what they did, hoping that you're already healed so that way it makes it easier for them. But I right now, the current energy as far as like their next actions, or what you can anticipate at this current time, I don't feel like they're going to do too much of anything, because they're still trying to work out exactly how they should approach you, because they're not 100% familiar with like how you are now at this time, because I feel like there's been a little bit of, there's been time, like there's been distance, there's been time. They're not really sure how to approach. They're not really sure what actually works, because of how much time has gone by, and because the severity of everything, how everything went down. I feel like for the ones that I'm speaking to, that it might have been a little messy. It might have honestly been a bit messy when this occurred. But they've already made up their mind. Like, you have the World, the Lovers. I know that it's closure, but it's closure on the old chapter. They've made a decision that you're their person that they're wanting to go into the future with. They just need to map out a plan. Like, this person is like, I just need to figure out how I'm going to do this. I know that in the future, when I am moving into whatever direction, this next chapter of my life, I want to take Virgo with me. I want Virgo by my side. I've worked on myself. I've closed the loop on things that I used to repeat. That's what this person feels. Hmm. I'm not gonna lie to you. For some of you, I feel like Virgo, you might actually hear them out. For some of you, you may have been waiting for this person to come back into the picture. For others of you, I just feel like you're kind of in this surrender mode where it's like you're just allowing whatever comes to come and you deal with it when it gets there. But you got Pisces energy there. What the problem, the challenge is you have Magician to the 8 of Swords. Them showing up and doing all the things probably that you ever wanted. And I feel like this definitely catches you off guard. I feel like this is something that you like, you can hope somebody comes back, but you can also feel like they're never coming back based off of the time period that it has taken. And so I feel like when this person comes back into your life, this is something that is a bit of like it catches you off guard, right? And so you have to come up with a decision on whether or not you're going to allow this person to come back in, because like I said, you at one point were waiting for them. You're not waiting for them anymore. You've moved on. You no longer were seeing them in your future because this person hadn't showed up, or this wasn't materialized. And so now when they want to come back in and they're breaking the silence, because I do feel like you guys are, a lot of you are in silent mode. If you're even talking to this person, maybe, and let's just say for the people that are talking to them, maybe when you talk, it's not about anything to do with the two of you being together. Okay. And this is something completely like kept to themselves. They haven't said shit. That's probably another reason as to why for some of you, they don't even know how to approach it, because now you guys have been like so far removed from even having the romantic part of it. And so they're having to break the ice on this. They're having to expose a secret to you, the secret being they want to mend things. And for some of you, I do feel like you'll let them in. But I feel like it also is going to come with a cost. Because yes, although you've kind of like, you're no longer waiting, you're moving forward. You're now having to be in this observation mode where you're just kind of watching them. But it can possibly get to a point to where you are stuck in your head. Because yes, they're doing all the things that you wanted them to do, but are they really doing all the things that you want them to do? Is this manipulation, or are you going to run away when things get hard? But I feel like this person means business. I feel like they've become like so obsessed with trying to fix what is broken, because they see you as the Empress. They see you as like, if you're the perfect person. You're the perfect person for them. Like who they envision, it pops up as you. And so the obsession on fixing things, on mending that broken heart, like it's there. They're obsessed. It hurts them to not be together. It hurts them to be in the place that you guys are right now, whether it is you guys haven't communicated in a very long time, or you guys are communicating, but it's very surface level. They don't like it. They don't want to be like this. But there's also fear about telling you how they feel. But they're trying to, move things along between the two of you. They want to move things ahead, move things forward. But they're keeping this they're okay, so basically I'm telling a secret, because this is the second time that this is shown that they're pessimistic. They're scared that you won't allow them to allow them to fix it. They're not showing you how they truly feel. All right? So if in fact you are communicating, they're not showing it. They're keeping this very like contained, very to themselves. You got the star card here, the sun. Not the sun in reverses. I'm not illuminating. Like there's no light that's being shown. It's being hidden from you. It's cloudy. You can't really see. You can't even see. It's so cloudy you can't see the star. So you're going to be faced with something for the ones that may want to have this person back. For the ones that don't want this person back, you already know your story is going to be pretty fucking quick. They try to reach out, either A, they're going to be blocked and not be able to talk to you, or B, you're going to tell them fuck off. It's going to be one or the other. And that's okay too. It doesn't negate what I'm saying about how they feel. They still feel like they want to fix it. They still are recognizing that they self-sabotaged. You help them heal something about themselves. You put up that mirror. The story is going to end differently for everyone because all of you aren't going to pick the same thing. All right? Just know the way that this person comes in, they're going to try to reestablish the familiar connection. They're going to try to reestablish it by talking about the past, but in a sweet, nostalgic type of energy. Because what they're wanting to do is reestablish a connection, reestablish footing with you to kick it off. That's that kickoff time, the kickoff period, in order for them to go into their wish fulfillment of having a real deal relationship with you. They're very serious about this. It just depends on where you are on the spectrum, right? All right. So for zodiac signs I have is Cancer. You got Capricorn, Pisces, all the fixed signs, Gemini. Let's see. Taurus, Gemini again. You got Leo, you got Aquarius, Taurus, Libra, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And that's it. All right, Virgo, that's what I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the like and hype. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And then go through all of the videos so you can binge. All right, until next time, you guys. Take care.